Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for March the 22nd, 2024. Lurking. Everybody's lurking this morning. My goodness. I wish I was lurking. No, not that I don't love you guys, but what is it? It's like 30 degrees out or something. It's 32. Okay, it's spring. It's supposed to be warm now. We flipped the switch, the spring switch is on, and we should be warm. Let's get into chat because Taz is already here and has been patiently waiting for me to show up. Good morning, Taz.
Good morning.
My Starlight, I tried the TV from my bed with the wireless keyboard, and it was almost too far, so about 90% of the strokes went through, 10% didn't. So then I got a wired keyboard from the bed and realized I couldn't see what was getting typed anyway, so the heck with it. I'd have to sit up and just get the computer. Get my laptop. 18F, that would be way below cold. No, 18F is too cold. Too cold. Before we get going, has everybody done their universal for the last 3 days, or do we need to do it for anyone?
I did it. I'm having quite the interesting breakfast today.
Oh, what have you got?
You might know it.
Yeah?
Vasa skorpa.
Say that again?
Vasa. They make something called skorpa.
I don't think I know that. Do I know that?
I'll take it.
It doesn't sound familiar, but I will be the first to say I'm losing my ability to hear somewhat. Yeah, my Starlight, if I was going to try and do the healing in randoms, it would take a while. Yeah, well, actually, there are people who are like that, who can go around. I mean, when it gets to like 28 here, people are out in T-shirt and shorts, and I'm still in parka with 3 shirts and a pair of pants and a pair of leggings underneath that and my good winter boots. Because, no, I am not doing that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm on my other account for the moment. I'll look at something here. So let's see where this tune is. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so my other account is running Azure Nebula as we speak, which you guys can't see. But I need to do Azure Nebula.
Did you get it?
No. Am I missing something? No, I'm just being obtuse this morning. I only had 1 cup of coffee left, so definitely not getting anything mentally today. If I have to think, it's not happening today.
Every loss is critical for my people.
Oh my God, yes, I don't make mine like that. That looks healthy.
It is really, really good.
It is really, really good. So I grew up with where my mother would do homemade coffee cakes, and then after the first day when they weren't fresh anymore, she would thinly slice them and then put them in the oven to dry out. And it would be similar to like a biscotti, so it's sweet, where this looks like it's actually healthy.
It is really good.
Yeah. I bet it is. We can get Vasa brand here for some things, but I've never seen this here. I'll have to go do some hunting. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, we can get like the... Oh, no! Oh my God, we can't get it here! Where can I buy this? Oh, I have to get it online at places nobody actually carries it around here. How about that one?
It's uncanny how food you haven't eaten in a long time triggers old memories.
Oh, that's so true. Might have to put this on my list of things for my cousin to bring over. Good morning, Wolf Gray. So I need to do the event. Does anybody else need to do it? Does anybody else want to do it? Does anybody else want to just go shoot things with me?
Yeah, invite me. I'll join.
I will absolutely invite you. Hi, Chris. We won't say good morning. We'll good Moopsy to you, Chris. Chris, would you like to go shoot some Tholians with me? With us? With Team Shoot Things? You can't. Okay, fine. Have a real life. See if we care. Oh, wow. Hi, guys. Welcome to the party. So, do you guys hear the raid sound when that goes? Or am I the only person who gets to hear the raid sound? I'm going to assume then that I'm the only person that hears the raid sound. So when we get a raid, Pi and I did a clip from the Blues Brothers. Yeah, the Hupping. Way back when? And this was that 70s or the 80s? It's probably late 70s, early 80s. Blues Brothers was the movie that everybody had to go see. And there's the scene when they are, I don't think it's the Daily Building, I think it's the Federal Building next to the Daily Building, when they're rappelling down the side of the building, which is absolutely ridiculous, and then entering it, hupping. Oh, I love the raids, thank you so much. Good morning, Death. Good morning, KD. So I was working downtown when they were filming that, and of course everybody in Chicago, having a good sense of humor, was just totally into it. But the office I was working in was the building next to it, which is the Daily Center. So nothing was going on at the Daily Center necessarily. It was all being filmed at the building right next to it. And then they decided to do a couple of the scenes in the Daily Plaza. So we were all just having a good time watching that happen. It was all like at 6 in the morning, but I had to be there at 6 in the morning, so that was good.
That sounds amazing.
It was a lot of fun. And they even got the mayor, who was then Jane Byrne, to be enthusiastically involved. So she gave permission to a lot of things she probably shouldn't have given permission to, but it's Chicago. Little money here, little money there. And things happen, because, Chicago. Anybody else for a little bit of Tholian killing? I've got room for one more Death Stalker. Do I have room for one more? Yeah, room for one more. Okay. No worries, Wolf Gray. No worries, Katie. Yeah, I went to bed right after we got wrapped up with you guys last night. And for whatever reason, got one dog on one side of me, one dog on the other side of me, so I couldn't turn all night long, just staying in one position. And they woke up at 3 going, "Hey, we need to go out." And I looked at them and said, "No, we are not going out at 3 in the morning, but we need to." "No, you don't." So they slept until 5, and it was warm, and it was cozy, and I didn't need to go do anything, so just good morning.
I tried this new cheese today.
Can you guys hear my other account running?
If you are caught inside the web, destroy one side of it and escape before it collapses.
We're dead. Why is that doing that? Maybe it's just me. Oh. I am caught inside the web. Yeah, that is my other account running. Let's fix that one. In theory, I should have 2 of those going. Nope, it's telling me I only have 1 Star Trek Online running. No, there it is. There it is. I do have 2. That should be Off. Okay. That should fix that. Me, medium cheddar. Is that like a mild or a normal cheddar?
Cheddar and chili. So,
So it's like squeezed cheese?
yeah, squeeze cheese. Literally just blew my mind off.
Squeezed cheese and scorper.
Yeah.
Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, Death is in. Death, I'm sending you an invitation here. All right. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
So today it looks like I've got absolutely nothing interesting except 2 Lucari TFOs. Oh no!
The Tholians have captured a number of rocks with stronger ships.
So Ashy, since obviously I'm in Indiana, that means lots of local cheeses. And when they say sharp cheese, we're talking 12-year-old raw milk cheddars. It's sharp enough to cut.
Our time here is limited. Stay focused, plan your attacks, and save as many ships as
What have we got? We got a 3, a 1,
critical for my
and a 5. There's a 5. We got a 5. Hey, Death. Welcome.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
morning.
Morning's better than saying good morning, because let's be honest, it's just morning.
Agreed.
Couple more days and it'll start to be light by now, but I'm still driving to work in the dark. Which is fun because, having only lived here now for about 2 weeks, I still miss the turn almost every day.
A Falchion dreadnought is escaping.
On normal, this is way too easy.
Yeah. I just came from Elite, so it's like they're just vanishing in front of me.
Well, events, I don't want to say they dumb it down, but we could have fun. We could have this on Elite for an event, but no. Katie, at least you don't have to worry about snow right now. It snowed on Friday last week. It snowed on Monday this week.
Are using their energy webs to trap your ships.
It didn't stick very much, but it definitely snowed.
If you are caught inside the web, try to destroy one side of it.
There's 7. What have we
Before
got
it
going?
collapses in on you.
Mitten state. We were talking about that. I've had 2 events in, I want to say late April. Easter 2008, 2008, I think it was. We had a blizzard on Good Friday. As I was leaving to go to the airport to catch a flight to New York, thinking, okay, it's snow here, but they're not going to close the airport because they never close the airport. O'Hare doesn't close. They close the airport. But they were really nice. They're like, oh, well, we can get you out on the flight on Sunday, which is the day I'm supposed to come back.
This warbird is escaping.
So, no, thank you. But yeah, that snow stayed for about 4 days. And apparently we've had substantial snowfalls here in Indy in April and occasionally in May. Stop ship.
Apex warbird is
Gosh darn it. Is there anything that overcomes momentum, inertia?
warbird is escaping.
I need an emergency stop or something that just breaks it. No, it's okay, Lolo. It's okay. It did that, and the dog's like, "What did we do?" No, you're fine. Now they're hiding in the closet. No, I meant for this tune, Ashley. I don't want to get a different ship. If I wanted a different ship, I'd get a different ship. Press R, it's the stopping point when at max impulse, then disengage full impulse. Okay. So, in other words, you're telling me to basically stomp on the clutch and the brake at the same time?
Warbird is escaping.
Which was really fun after I'd been driving stick for about 12 years. My boss and I went down to Orlando and rented a car to go to a convention. And I'm driving a manual, or an automatic, and coming up on a stoplight, so foot on the clutch, foot on the brake, and, the way I always do, kind of jam on it. There's no clutch, and I almost put her through the windshield. She drove after that. By the time I get there, there's nothing left.
Yeah, I got this one. It's all good.
A Falchion dreadnought is escaping.
Let's see. Well, I don't have. Let's see. I've got Voth ships in the Dyson Sphere yawn, Lucari TFOs double yawn, 2 of them, and Vodware on the ground. This is not an impressive day. We have 5 minutes and 31 seconds left of this, Katie.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Hey, it's an Ed. Good morning, Ed. How are you feeling, dear?
Everything hurts.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, everything doesn't hurt today. Which is really good after yesterday. Yesterday was very bad.
A Talis warbird is escaping.
Where the hell spawn?
The Hellspawn are delightful. They got up at 3 and explained that they needed to go out, and I explained, no, that's not happening. But there's a door right there. You can get up. Yeah, I can do many things, but that's not happening. Okay. This is interesting. The web's halfway into the asteroid here. I'm not real good with that waiting for things to happen stuff. Constantly going over to do things except they're already done by the time I get there.
A Delon warbird is escaping.
That's why I just parked in the center. I think that's
A Delon warbird is escaping.
It's like there is only 4 asteroids.
Yep. And there's 5
We
of
are-
us.
And there's only 4 lights.
Were you the one who somebody sent me a delightful Wheel of Fortune. Where Picard
Something
asks
that's
for, where Picard asks for letter R for there are blank lights.
I've seen it, but I don't think I sent it to you.
Okay, somebody sent it to me. Well, everybody's got a place. They don't have a place to be. Fine, I'll just go over here and wait patiently.
Will you, though?
No, I won't. I will be anything but patient. Well, now we're down to 2.5 minutes, so that's something. Ooh, they all appeared. I came in and they appeared.
A Hapax warbird is escaping.
Yes, well, that almost worked.
It's too late to get on that team, right?
Yes, there's 5 of us in it.
Ooh, would that work?
What?
Someone coming, a team of 4 going in, and then someone coming in at like the last
Yeah,
5 minutes.
it does. If you ever watch the account or the channel called Speed Event, as they're getting into the last minute, they put in the thing, "Hey, do you need to finish it up super quick? I'll invite you." All right, Katie, you go do the work thing.
I'm gonna go do a solo on it.
Okay, yeah, that's my other account's doing it solo right now. Not that we would ever do it AFK in solo, because that's just not how we play the game.
A Delan warbird is escaping.
Let's do that one. There we go. Let's make sure that counted. That counted, so that one's done. We can get out of there. Does this one have anything? No. Wow, I got nothing on any of these today. It's Friday. There's nothing going on in the office. I built myself a very interesting macro to pull everything off of a Word document. Why people put information on a Word document is beyond me. To put it into Excel and then upload it into HubSpot. By the time I finished writing the spreadsheet and the macro and everything, I realized I could have just entered it all manually.
Oh.
And I'd say it's all done for next time, but the next time they won't remember how they did it this time, and it'll be a whole different thing.
Oh. Well, work is work.
Yes. Well, my suggestion is rather than writing out that whole Word document, which is completely useless, why don't you just take a picture of the business card and send it to me? And I can do it. Yeah, I'll just do it as you're doing them. You see 20 people in a day. That takes, 7 minutes to enter? I'm done. You're done. Everybody's done. We're all happy. I don't have to spend all the time writing fun macros. So it was fun. Good morning, Lexers. We have a Lexers with us this morning. So, let's see, what have we got in Lucari TFOs? Is anything good in a Lucari TFO? Oh, there's Zenkethy Front.
Well, at least I'll get my phaser damage done here.
Okay.
Then I've got booting ships for 5 and Terrans on ground for 20.
Terrans on ground. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Operation Wolf.
Solo Wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go do Operation Wolf. Let me know when you're done. We'll go do that. Lexers says morning is a very subjective concept. No, good is a subjective concept. Morning is pretty blatant midnight at lunch. Gravity Kills is the Lucari TFO. Yes, it is. It is technically a TFO. Yes. Yeah, Pavo's fine. I used to love running Pavo with Ed, but Wolf is really fun, in my opinion. Pavo can be fun if you've got a good team. Wolf, you don't even need a good team. You just need a bunch of crazy animals with guns. Pavo's nice if you want to run something AFK solo in a private queue, because all you have to do is start up the 5 consoles at the beginning. So, Ashy, the crazy animals with guns is we ran Operation Wolf during the winter event, and the first thing we did just before we went into it is we went to queue and got transformed into animals. So we were running around with a bunch of kitty cats and whatever else it was. We had some salots, we had a couple of spiders, a few other things. And the mechanic isn't there for you to hold the gun, so the gun is posed on your front feet. You run down to wherever you're going to go, and then you start to fire the gun, and it's just sitting on your front feet. And it's totally adorable. We want Q to be able to transform us to animals all the time. Right now, if you do like the kitty cat, and you go to fire a weapon, it immediately puts you back into human form. And where's the fun with that? I mean, it's fun to run around as a cat. But if you go to fire a gun, no, it stops being cat. It's just wrong. But with Q, you stay cat for 2 minutes. Or say lot, or whatever he transforms you into. So there were 4 of us doing it in our pet forms, and the 5th person was the pug, and all I can think is, that poor guy. Doing the, what the heck did I get into? So it let us know when you are done, and we shall transform ourselves into a wolf.
Nice.
In the meantime, I will do as Saab would have me do and clean out my inventory.
This will be done in about 7.5 minutes.
I found a way to get some extra space.
Oh?
You put all the gear you're not using
Uh-huh.
on the ships you're not using.
Oh, I do that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
but
space.
Oh yeah, the USS storage.
Well, it's one of my tunes is Petty Cache, which is usually my storage spot for all the stuff I don't need. Speaking of, I have a bunch of stuff sitting in his mailbox. It's not that my mailbox is full. Actually, my mailbox is pretty good right now. Admittedly, some of it goes back to 2019 that I haven't cleaned out, but that's a minor detail.
Do you have the Arvani?
The what?
Arvani.
No, I do not.
The pets that come off that ship are really good for healing.
Which pets are they?
Nope, it's not the ones from the Arvani. I'm thinking wrong. The one from the friendship. Those are really good for healing.
I don't know which ship. Let's see. Trying to find the specs on that one. I probably should start watching the videos on these. And of course, you get to Reddit and they don't talk about this ship. They get heavily into the, oh, well, you know, I'm doing the meh, 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 meh.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Build?
politics.
Yeah, just tell me about the ship. Thank you. Let's see, which one is it?
Like, I love Trisander. Great guy, but sometimes he gets into the nitpicky on Kale's like spelling mistakes and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're being ableist. Stop it.
Well, we've all been known to do a few typos, and no matter how many times you proofread it, and I will say this, we'll go through a 64-page document with 5 of us sitting there, and we'll go through it word by word by word. We'll make sure the grammar's right. We'll make sure the spelling's right. We're 100% sure it's right. We send it off to the customer, and within 10 seconds, like, you got some typos in here. How did we miss that? It happens.
Right.
So at this point, even with teams doing it, even with computers going at it, you're going to get typos, especially if the typo's still a word.
Are you guys noticing the weapon positions has been updated for the different ships?
No.
I'm especially making a note of it while using the quad cannons. They all got proper positioning on the different ships now, and it looks really good.
I hadn't noticed. Hey, Chris, we didn't ask you. Do you have anything you need to get done? Ashley says minor detail sounds like an interesting episode title. Yes, it would. Remember the original episode, the original TFO, it had 20 people. You had to go building to building to rescue people and prevent the salt vampires from coming up. It wasn't Big Dig.
Oh, where did the Big Dig go?
Oh, Big Dig disappeared a while ago. Pops back every now and then. I liked the Big Dig. But we used to have a lot more ground TFOs than we do right now that people played. But Big Dig, with having to have 20 people in it, was a problem.
Man, it's been forever since I did Big D. I forgot all about that one.
Yeah. Well, I know they were pulling things because they weren't.
The game was like, hey, where did that TFO go? But we used to have a lot of 20-man content that is no longer available.
Yep. Just because you could be standing there waiting for it. Oh, it was called Mine Trap. 20-player ground mission was in Species M113 attacks Romulan mining colony. That was a fun one. But it was impossible sometimes to get enough people to get that played. Dig, Chris. D-I-G. Please. There we go.
This is Moopsy in the morning, not Mom After Dark.
Yes, Mom After Dark last night with the new scotch, which is good but not subtle. Japanese whiskey, subtle. Swedish whiskey, subtle. American scotch, hammer in your face. Actually, I guess it's Irish whiskey. But,
Wow.
This is a Japanese gin I want to try.
Really? I'm wondering, for our It's Green drink, we have absolutely no drinks that have got gin in them. And you can get, gin will give you a kick in the head every now and then.
Yes, it will.
Well, Chris, I know how much you love ground missions, so I'm going to kick you from this team for when Id gets here. Is it so hard to have more than one instance of Voth Battlezone? There's frequently more than one instance of Voth Battlezone. The problem is it's more often on like Saturdays when a lot of people are doing it. Scotch does not inherently require being made in Scotland. Yes, there is American Scotch. The question is it good? No, it's not. But just to answer that question, whiskey is a broad term encompassing many different types of spirits, including bourbon, whiskey, and more. Scotch is specifically refers to Scotch Whisky Association. But is that like champagne where you can't call it champagne? To be considered Scotch, whiskey must be made from malted barley and aged for a minimum of 3 years in oak casks in Scotland. So in other words, it's not like the French, where technically they consider it to be Scotch.
Question.
Yes.
Can we get away with Scotland, Connecticut?
Scotland, Connecticut. Yeah, so here it's called Scotch whiskey if it's an American product, not just Scotch. But yep, they do make it. This one is from California, which says a lot right there. So actually, yes, you can have American-made Scotch. You just have to call it Scotch whiskey. Or maybe you don't even have to, but they call it Scotch whiskey. But they also call Scotch whiskey. So yeah, no. But the Scotch say the only way you can call it Scotch is to have it aged in Scotland. Hey, welcome to the States where you can dance around to anything. Are you done with your TFO, Id?
Yes.
I'm going to invite you.
230 in weapon power. Is that too much?
Depends on what you're planning to do with it.
There is no plant stuff, just vaporizes.
Well, then it's fine. All right, so Operation Wolf?
Yeah.
On your lead.
Hold on. It's still only coming up with one option. It's still only on Operation Wolf. There is no advanced or elite option at the moment. That's one we need to have advanced and elite for.
Everyone's here? A team of EXO. Once you have the data, you will need to find a method of escape. Transporters won't be in...
Oh, you're bringing in all these pets. This isn't a hard one.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta let your pets out to play.
Fine, I'll bring my guys along for the fun. I bring the self-barbecuing pig and the microwave pig.
Sounds like a luau.
Look at this.
Operations is locked down. Use the exocomps to get the doors open. Get to the console.
Oh, I forgot to bring down some mines.
Deploy exocomps to the console. Once all three are set, they'll start tracking the security system.
Yeah, don't hide in the corner. It's not going to help you. There we go.
All right, the exocomps have started their shift. Keep them in one piece. Heads up! They're using flight transporters to beam troops in.
So,
Filming 25%.
Did you get your
filming
20?
has, yeah, at least principal photography for Section 31 is wrapped,
Yep, I saw that yesterday.
and Strange New Worlds is still filming.
Yes. Saw some comment from Anson Mount about interesting.
Right.
So I wonder what that means.
System hack 50%. Keep those exocomps working. Almost there. System hack at 75%. Watch your exocomps.
Oops. Right there.
That's it. Security system bypass complete.
Anything else alive here? No. Something lived. It is getting really cold up here. I'm going to put money on one of the dogs opened up a door again. It was not a matter of me not locking it. I'm now blaming them.
Blast door now.
It's totally their fault.
Deploy exocomps at the database before the Terrans delete all the files.
Lita, I don't have time to waste on your lackey. Face me yourself, coward!
Oh boy, here we go again. Okay, John, let's do this.
Okay, here we go. Keep those exocomps intact so we can get what we came here for.
Transporter room, emergency transport!
You know what's interesting is this is a holodeck simulation.
Mm-hmm.
We don't actually go and do this.
Well, we
All tech
kinda do, don't we?
the database before they steal it from us.
Yeah, but a training exercise is normally, you know,
Get rid of me.
a run of what you're supposed to do.
But isn't there part of this, or a smaller version in one of the missions?
Possibly.
I have to go back. I've played them all so many times, but it's been a while.
Transporter room, now!
Data acquisition at 25%. Keep it up.
Little out there, they're really beating the house.
So I'm sitting here with my little
Don't know when to quit.
suck machine.
Mm-hmm. Duck box.
Yes, the suck box. Sorry. It's Quinn. Let's kill Quinn. And I always see it as the life force just drains away from whoever it's hitting. And I can't help but think of Life Force, that really bad movie from England. Oh, what was it, like 30, 40 years ago? 50 years ago, maybe?
I want to say I've seen it. I just kind of.
It's monstrously bad. It's so bad I actually have it because I enjoy watching it. It's that bad. But it is awful.
Oh, you know I love a good bad movie.
Oh, then you would totally love it. Go watch Life Force. So I snicker when I see it happening here, and I snicker when I see the movie, and then yesterday as I'm putting things into the database, there's a company called Life Force. I'm like, no.
Patrick Stewart?
Yeah, he's in it. He plays the psychiatrist, the psychologist.
Came out in 85.
85, wow. It's not a good movie. I do not recommend it. Unless you really like bad movies.
You really must think highly of yourself if you thought you had.
Oh, I just noticed something.
I mean,
As an engineer, if you go close to the doors where the NPC spawns,
Mm-hmm.
your cover shield gets disabled.
Oh, does it really?
So I'm not allowed to put the cover shield inside the door where they spawn so they don't get to come out.
Let's see, though. Let me kill these guys real quick here.
You really must
Let's see how close I can get and put the cover shield. Oh, yeah, it won't. You have to be back. You have to be like 10 feet away to drop the cover shield. Well, that's cheating.
I managed to glitch it inside, it got immediately despawned.
I was trying to back up and see if it would let me go into it that way, but it won't.
Get the hell out of there!
You are swiftly becoming annoying.
That's some interesting attention to details, because I can see engineer having some shenanigans with this map.
Oh, absolutely. That's our job. As an engineer, it is our job to shenaniganize everything.
Yeah. I remember back in the day when if you died after you had deployed a fabrication, your fabrication didn't despawn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
interesting.
On infected Manus, we just kept running into the plasma in the queen room
Oh, yeah.
and filling the room with fabrication, so when she spawned she got like one-shotted. It was freaking amazing.
Like that weapon. Let's try that weapon.
New plan. Don't die while I come up with a better plan.
This is Quinn. Beat in this room. Fire the main base.
Nope, too far away. Doesn't like that.
So how often do cats commit truths?
Bring the anti-personnel missiles on.
Say that again?
Like the vermin they are.
How often does cats become friendly with each other?
Oh, often.
Still in the fight.
Cats
It's
can...
taking 2 years.
Kitty on the hot tin roof.
Finally, they're sitting next to each other.
Aw, that's cute. It depends on the cats. Enoch cat does not like any other cat because it's taking away his treats and his space, but he's been the solo cat all of his life. But there are cats
My
who...
cat being ridiculous. So she stays by dogs, so she thinks she's a dog.
Amazing!
Fire the missiles. Lost phasers and missiles. Destroy them. This is Quinn. Beat in this room.
Not good.
Well, clearly the plasma weapons really like the tigress. But that hurt.
Keep fighting!
Inconceivable. I have never faced defeat. This is only a temporary setback.
This is not the end! Is that what he's saying?
So long, Quinn. I'm envious. I've wanted to pop that pompous gas bag for years now. Well done. Not
That wasn't bad. Considering I've had 1 cup of coffee today, that's not bad. I got time for one quick one. You guys got anything you'd like to do? Hey, Chris, so let's plan on doing Wolf 359 Binary Stars and Leviathan sometime. I mean, we could do one every morning. For fun stuff. But in the meantime, one more?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okie doke. Let me get Chris back in here, though. Who wants to volunteer to step out so I can invite Chris back?
I'll drop.
Okay. Thank you, Ed. Hopefully Chris can rejoin us here. Oh, Chris isn't going to join us. I'll re-invite you, Ed, then. How's that? Or if you're up for it.
Not particularly.
Okay. Well, how about we just do a pug, then? We'll do something easy. Little conduit for the last one this morning. Okay, there we go. Well, that didn't work, or did it? Nothing queued. How fun. Let's see what's going on here. It should have worked. There we go. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Hey, you gotta do a little something classic to end the day. Game plan is we'll be on from 7 till 9 tonight. We'll see what happens. I have nothing planned. Next week we do have a couple of things planned. Like everybody grabbing their new Rexes and going out and Rexing something. See how it works if we're all using the same ship and having some fun.
The situation is grim. Oh, there's more. Begin.
Oh, wait, I just saw the gin.
Right?
I wonder if it's locally available here. I have found a good liquor store here finally after 4 years. Well, apparently the person we've picked up here is gonna have some fun with us.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await restoration.
The net I throw to repair the transceiver. Stop that. The probe is closing in on the transceiver. Destroy it.
It's not, don't worry. Nothing's closing in on anything. Now they're thinking about it. Now they're thinking about it, but we've already got a board cube here. Think we could do that faster next time, folks?
There's limited quantities at my Total Wine.
Oh yeah, Total Wine's the one here too. It is an amazing liquor store. And they have a really decent computer system because I started buying a specific type of wine. And immediately started getting the promotions of, hey, we've got this new, exactly that type of wine from a different manufacturer. I'm thinking, that is good. So then I bought somebody else a bottle of bourbon. And I started getting bourbon things. I'm like, no, I don't drink bourbon. So they figured that one out. All right, I'm going to head off to work. Going to go let the children out. Going to go figure what door is open because it's really cold up here. It shouldn't be this cold. So everyone, have a wonderful day. We will see you in 12 hours. Id, feel better. Taz, Chris, everybody who's off in Europe, if you get the chance to join us tonight, great. We'll see you then. Otherwise, have a great night. And I'll be on over the weekend, but just to have some fun. So are you ready there, Ed?
I am ready.
Okay, everybody, stay moopsome.
Moopsy.